All right, what's up, YouTube?
Hello, family.
All right, we back. Finna finish up on this video that we started at the end of the other video. The topic is gonna be like marriage and relationships abroad. That's what this topic is really about. And I made some statements on the last video about things to do, not to do, as of a mindset. And now that I'm trying to explain to people, and I'm about speaking facts and no cap. I got some videos gonna come on. I'm gonna stop this video, and there's gonna be some videos to come on to show exactly what I was talking about how young and old people just over there killing each other over these emotions and so-called relationships and all this kind of stuff. So with all that being said, I'm gonna play this video, and then we're gonna come back, and then we'll finish this thing up. Holler back.
Vigil for a 17-year-old stabbed to death outside an apartment complex. His family there says his ex-girlfriend did it. CBS News Miami's Anna McAllister joins us from the Model City neighborhood where relatives say an argument led to the attack.
Tragedy for an Azusa family just days before the holiday. A 17-year-old cheerleader stabbed to death, her life suddenly taken in a vicious act of violence. I'm Michelle Fisher, the girl's ex-boyfriend, now behind bars, and tonight we are hearing from the teen's grief-stricken family. They shared their
Double homicide, finally, after months of an investigation, two have been taken into custody for the murder of this mother and daughter. You see right here, this is the flower, double homicide. And why? Let's get into it.
discovery involving a missing Newark, Delaware woman.
Yeah, police say they found her dismembered remains inside a car after a days-long search that spanned 2 states.
And authorities were alerted by the victim's employer after she failed to show up to work.
Action News' Tony Thomas just spoke with neighbors in the victim's apartment complex. She's live now from the Newcastle County Police Department with the latest on this investigation and what they found today. Sharonda.
Well, this is still an active investigation for Newcastle County Police. They are looking to the public for tips, but they think they have their man, a man who is now accused of a disturbing crime.
We turn our attention now to some of the other news of the day and new details in the case of a woman set on fire on a subway train in Brooklyn. Today, the man accused of killing her, an undocumented migrant from Guatemala, was held without bail. Police say he told them he was so drunk at the time, he doesn't remember doing it.
The Harnett County Sheriff's Office is looking for suspects.
This happened about a week ago. It was on Highway 27 in Harnett County. And only on WRAL, Gilbert Bays talked with the victim's mother, who is watching her daughter right now fight for her life.
Well, this happened on December 16th along Highway 27. The Harnett County Sheriff's Office is looking for suspects, and the mother of this child can't believe this has happened.
Why could you do this to my baby? You didn't have to do this to her.
Denisha Davis is talking about her 20-year-old daughter, Ashante Downing. Davis says her daughter told authorities that she was walking along Highway 27 headed for the Dollar General in Sanford when something unbelievable happened.
We were told that she was leaving a grocery store and an unidentified male came up to her and doused gasoline on her and lit a cigarette and flicked it on her.
Her mother said she was taken to a local hospital in Sanford, then transferred to a burn center in Chapel Hill with third-degree burns over 70% of her body.
It's just a nightmare for this.
I want people to know what a blessing she was, and I had her for 33 years.
Details on the shooting are limited. Right now, a mother trying to keep it together as her daughter's killer appears in court. 80 is now the only TV station there as Bernice Wolf's boyfriend appeared before a judge. He's facing murder charges. 80's our reporter Joshua Pagera with more on the death of this beloved tattoo artist.
An emotional day in court for the friends and family of Bernice Wolf, also known as Nene, as they faced the man accused of killing her. A man they had just spent time with at holiday parties.
Tragic story that began on Christmas Eve. We now know the name of a woman stabbed multiple times and killed in what Beaumont police are calling a family violence homicide. Police and family members tell KFDM the victim is 40-year-old Tiffany Guidry. This is a photo of Tiffany shared by a relative. They call her a wonderful woman, loved by her friends and family. Relatives also shared a picture of Tiffany and her son, Chris. She leaves behind not only her son, but a large number of relatives and friends who tell us they are grieving her loss on this Christmas Day. This was breaking news yesterday on Live at 5, and today we've learned police are calling a man who was also stabbed the suspect in the homicide.
Argo man faces attempted murder after attacking his wife, then stabbing himself on Christmas Day. Right now, both are in critical condition in the hospital. Today, 10 Tampa Bay's Hannah Deneen spoke with family friends and shares new details tonight.
On Christmas morning, Largo police got a call from a man on this street. He told them that he had just killed his wife and was prepared to take his own life.
I would say, shot.
Police say a woman was found dead in a ditch near the Chattahoochee River. Fox 5's Kevin Stewart is live near where people discovered the body. Kevin?
Christine, this is a busy walking trail here in Roswell. That's Azalea Drive right next to it, and the woman's body was found in the ditch back there. I had a chance to talk to the family. They say they are familiar with the suspect, who's still on the run.
Yellow crime scene tape can still be found in the ditch across from this busy walking trail on Azalea Drive. This is where police discovered the body of 47-year-old Blanca Sauer, Kelsey Adams' stepmother.
In front of her small children.
Police say her husband, Jose Navarro Ramos, killed her, afraid he'd be deported back to Mexico after she filed a protective order against him because of abuse. News 4's Amaya Ward is back on the story tonight with new information.
No words.
Residents in Ringwood absorbing the terrible news of 36-year-old Beatrice Reyna's death.
And we would see her at parties with her kids, and she's always a nice lady and she's a good mom for sure.
Vanessa Pena's family owns a restaurant in town and is worried about the 8 children left behind. On the morning Reyna was killed, investigators believed her estranged husband, Jose Navarro Ramos, hid in the trees outside her home, waiting for her to return from school drop-off. She still had her 3 youngest children with her, ranging in age from 4 months to 4 years old. As the family was walking inside, investigators say Navarro Ramos used an 8-pound splitting maul, which can be used like an axe, to hit his wife in the face as their children watched. He then drove the children to a family member's house before driving to the town restaurant, where he allegedly confessed to an Oklahoma Highway Patrol trooper.
It's not something that you would want to happen at your family restaurant.
Navarro Ramos telling investigators he was jealous of men who looked at Reyna. Reyna had...
Take a look right here.
Well, a woman is behind bars because investigators say she shot her ex-boyfriend in Bel Air and then led police on a manhunt across the country. Now, that woman was arrested in Alabama on unrelated charges. Fox 26's Jake Fleury is live in Bel Air where those shots rang out. Yeah, Choma Good, who is originally from Georgia, is accused of being bold enough to shoot her ex-boyfriend here in front of the Bel Air Police Department, but she was arrested nowhere near this location.
Okay, now, y'all seen the videos. It's a lot of stuff going on. I threw a couple things in there because I was just shocked that we done got to the point to where how we treating our women. We got men setting women on fire. It's some stuff that I just, that's a lot of the reasons I'm not there, but that's not for this video. This video is just to talk about the mindset to have when you go abroad. And you have to check the places that you're going when you're going abroad to what they allow and what they don't allow, the stuff they put up with, the stuff they don't put up with. Because I know in certain places that's worse than here, that they don't even play no games with you on certain things. So therefore, that's something you got to do your own research on. Know where you're going and know what you're getting yourself into before you leave America. So you can already start working on your mindset, change your attitude, change your way of thinking. Do all this. It's a lot. It's a big process and it takes time. It took a lot for me. I went through a lot before I came here. I already knew I was coming. So the Most High started preparing my mind. So I started changing my mindset in America. I stayed at home for almost a year or so before I wouldn't hardly go nowhere. I'm just at home studying and learning and changing my mindset. And that brings me to this right here. Men, if you got a wife and you contemplating, hopefully the Most High, Yah, have talked to you and telling you what you need to do. But some people, I can't put that on everybody. So if you just planning on coming off your own mindset and you just want to get to the content for whatever reason you're trying to get here for, involve your wife. I mean, involve your wife through the whole process, because I tried. Now look, y'all know me. Well, if y'all don't know me, you will know me. I don't sugarcoat. I'm not hiding nothing. I just keep it real. And I'm about to keep it real. My wife's sitting right here. So I'm going to show y'all what I'm talking about. Now, I was going through a lot dealing with the stuff that the Most High was giving me all the time. And so I knew what I was going to do. I knew I had to leave. I knew I had to come, because he made it really, really clear. He laid it out so clear to me that I knew what I had to do. Now, I was trying to involve my wife in everything, trying to. Now, I know y'all hear a lot of people say, well, me and my wife, we was on the same page, and she believed what I believe, and what y'all see here right now. Now, we always been tight. Don't get it twisted. We always been tight. But when you start changing your mindset, because you start learning something new, not new, but learning some truth to some lies that you've been told, and it's hard to teach a person that still see women in America. A lot of women in America, they'd rather listen to a pastor than their husband. I'm just keeping it real. That's American mindset. They'd rather listen, but see, in the Torah, that's not what it says. In the Torah, you listen to your husband. But in America, you can talk to almost any woman. They'll listen to their pastor before they listen to their husband. So I'm trying to tell her that this stuff, it's a lot of stuff ain't right. Hey, I'm telling her what I'm gonna do. Well, I'm saying what we gonna do. But at first, she was she wasn't really comprehending fast enough for me.
True.
So in my mind, I know I'm going. I'm going to the continent. So, she can talk. I'll come back to this. She can tell you how she grown. She can talk. She can tell you how she felt, so you will understand. It's not just me talking. How did you feel when I was telling you well, she was a witness to everything, but I would just let her put her own words and she can talk.
Yes, I was a witness to it all, but me being a woman, I was skeptical, because I didn't want to leave my grandkids and kids or whatever not. I just pushing back. I was really just pushing back, and I wasn't allowing him to lead me, because the Most High had led him, and he was there to lead me, but I just wasn't ready to make that move, because I guess I was more like, I don't know if it's scared or just nervous, or just don't know, expecting what to expect or anything like that. But then once it took a minute, it still take, I'm not fully where I need to be at. Don't get it twisted. I'm not where I used to be at. I'm still got my little issues within myself. That's why I have to look in the mirror and self-examine myself. And that's what you have to do. You have to have a made-up mind, and you have to pray to the Most High. Because I've been praying to the Most High just to give me what I need, because He got it downloaded in His mind so fast. But with me, it's taking a little longer, because I don't know. I can't say I'm slower, but the Most High got to deal with you.
No, you can say it. You got that American mindset. Just say it.
I was a little slow.
No, say it. You got what?
American mindset?
Yeah, you had that American mindset.
Yes, I did.
The American teachings, the American mindset.
And all that.
Say
all that.
That's true.
But like I said, he dealt with him in his way, the Most High, and he's dealing with me in my way, because he can handle more things, a whole lot more things than I can. So he had to, the Most High had to deal with me like in steps, with baby steps. And that's what he's been doing, dealing with me in baby steps. He didn't download all this in me like he did with my husband. He's just taking, I feel that the Most High deals with you on each individual differently. I put it like that. He deal with him his way, and he's dealing with me my way. The way he feel like I can handle. That's how he deals with me.
Hold on. Let me break in here and intervene. Yes, I understand what she's saying. Mm-hmm. But the reason she wasn't getting stuff downloaded, because when I was getting stuff downloaded, she was still trying to like fight the situation.
Yeah, true.
So we don't put that on the Most High not trying to give it to you. We put that on you not trying to accept it because you was not accepting. You just hanging around making, well, this problem ain't gonna happen.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Now, either you gonna be a part of it,
or you're not.
Or I'm gonna be gone. Because that's just, at the end of the day, that's what it boils down to.
Yep.
And fellas, that's what you gotta, men, when the Most High tell you something, you got to do what the Most High say.
You gotta be obedient.
But at the same time, he assured me, because if I was thinking, but he assured me that no, your wife is gonna be there with you. Hey, you done made some bold agreements and statements to her that you was gonna take care of her no matter what, because she earned it. So, and all that's another story for another day. But being who I am has prepared me for certain things in life. Mm-hmm. You know, being an only child growing up, being a guy from the streets growing up, I know how to be by myself, and I know how to be strong and make strong decisions if I got to. But that ain't what I had to do. We just had to like, hey, she started coming together. She started coming at the end of it.
Yeah.
And she done been doing a whole lot better since she been here. I give her that much. I give her that much. But don't y'all get it twisted like we was just all over there.
No.
Kumbaya in America trying to. She listened to everything I say. No. She was slow to listen, you know.
Very.
Slow.
Unruly.
And not only slow to listen, but she was there to witness stuff and still didn't comprehend. Like, she saw stuff that didn't nobody else see with me.
Yep.
And still trying to fight it. But so my thing to all men, make sure your woman, your wife, your woman. I like to say woman because that's how it was said back in the Torah. Everything was said like your woman. All this wife stuff is like, anyway, that's another thing. Make sure y'all on the same page as quick as you possibly can. And try to get her involved in everything. Because honestly, I've done all this stuff pretty much myself. You know, I lined up. Well, not myself, the Most High. He laid it out. I just had to walk in it. So I'm saying don't make it be like that for y'all.
Yeah.
Cause she didn't learn everything she should have learned. And that's what I'm trying to say to y'all. Make sure your wife, your woman, get to learn everything that she needs to learn before she leave America, going to another place that you don't run nothing, you don't talk about nothing. You got to come over here and act like you got somebody's sense. You can't have that American attitude over here, ripping and running off at the mouth. That'll get you in a whole lot of trouble quick over here. So now that's just real. If you can't handle it, I tell you what you better do. You better stay on over there. It's just that simple. But like the videos I just showed y'all about people, all this stuff, killing each other, and that's what that spirit that led to over the years of all this jealousy stuff. You know, jealousy. Dude, it's been just turned full grown in today's time. Now, we had some stuff back in my days, you know, but killing a woman and killing a man, and
it wasn't even unheard of.
Man, we ain't finna go to jail for no female stuff. And it's
no male stuff.
There's so much stuff out here. I ain't finna go to jail for it.
Nope.
But now, they just this jealousy. and emotional thing that went so far to where now everybody's mindset over there is like, if I can't have you, can't nobody have you. And I'm like, wow, this is where we at. And it's just, and as you can see, I put videos from young to old. Young to old. So I ain't just picking on the young people. It's some old people that doing the same thing. I'm like, man, come on. You too old for that. You too young for that. You too old for that. And that ain't what the Most High gave us from the beginning. You can go back to any of the Old Testament, the Torah. I say the Torah because there's a lot of people don't understand. If you go back to the, you'll see that wasn't the case. Men had several wives, several concubines. You can just keep going and keep going. Which brings me to this point. Now I'm going to tell y'all, this is how I knew that I was in Africa. I'm going to keep it real. Man, well, I had a neighbor. I ain't going to say his name. But he was right next door to our complex. If he ever see this, he'll know what I'm talking about. But anyway, we ride in the, he got me out one day, and I was like, I said, man, I've been out walking. You know, that's when I was in the other place when I first got here, and I used to get up and walk every day. And some mornings, I know, like on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, on them mornings, I always see him. You know, he out early. I see him. But then I noticed, like on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I never seen him. And I'm like, so we was in the car one day, and we chilling, and I'm like, I ain't gonna say his name. I gotta make sure I don't say his name. I'm like, I'm gonna just say, bro. Hey, bro, I'm like, man, I hadn't saw you, man. I've been looking for you because I wanted you to take me somewhere and look at a truck or something. And I was like, I was looking for you, like, and I hadn't seen you Monday, Tuesday. He said, no, man, I'll be with my other wife and family on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Then I come here Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I said, I want to make sure he wasn't just playing, you know. And he wasn't playing. He was like, serious. I'm like, I said, hold on. I said, so you got another family? He looked at me like, man, yeah, I got another family. Like, it's normal. Like, yeah. And it is. It's like really, really normal. And I was like, I said, so which I know her name. So I was like, so what did your wife here say? And he looked at me like it was disrespectful for me to ask him niggas. He was like, she a woman. She don't, I take care of her. She don't ask me. She don't question me. And I was like, okay, well, maybe I don't need to question you either. So I took it at that. I shut my mouth because I was like, when I came home, I told Vanessa, I said, man, my next door, hey, that's my hero right there. I said, hey, this my hero right here, boy. He's a bad dude. But then as I went on, I learned that it was just all over. It wasn't just my next door neighbor. It's just a thing. You know, it's not that monogamous they taught us. Cause this ain't nothing just started. This been going on since the beginning of time over here. In fact, it's a slow down. Now I understand they saying it's a slow down more because so much other colonization that came in, they've been trying to slow them down from making babies. So they trying to push this one woman stuff, but they ain't been able to push, but they did. At one time, they narrowed it down to like, but it was mandatory to at least have two. But now you don't have to have two. You can just get by, but it was like, you used to just have to have some, you know, because that's what it is. It's more kids, and that's what make the nation so. That's what make this continent so beautiful and big. Yep. Because see, people don't know the truth. See, and that's another truth I can throw to y'all, and y'all can research yourself. If you Google right now, what's the population of Africa? It'll say as of 2021, it'll say 1.4 billion. Okay, as of 2021. If you Google the population of China, it'll say as of 2024, the population is 1.5 something billion. Not 1.4 something billion. Now, that made me start thinking, so I'm like, wait a minute. So if you Google, now play this close in your mind. If you Google what's the population of Africa as of 2024, it's 1.5 point something billion. More than, man, I was like, But they don't want you to know that. So they say as of 2021. But if you go farther and ask for 2024, it'll show you, and do that to see what you see. Because see, we done walked around for way too long thinking we the minority. We're not the minority of anything. Let's just get this straight. But this ain't for that video. My bad. Y'all know I get sidetracked. Cause man, look, I get so much knowledge from being here, and you know, when you have the kind of the freedom to think, like my time is different here. You know what I'm saying? I got. Anyway, let's get back to the marriage and relationship. So that's some of the things that you got to make sure that you understand before you come to another place. First of all, know the place where you are going. Do your research. Check it out. Understand that, hey, leave your American stuff. Your American, let me see, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to be too harsh. But your American,
theologic.
Yeah, all that stuff that you've been given. Everything we've been given over years, clear that out your head before you leave America. And you can do it before you leave. Don't wait till you leave and then try it like she's going through. Then you be messing with your mind all the time. But no, see, I already knew I was coming. So I started reprogramming, where the Most High really just started reprogramming my whole way of thinking. Honestly, I was already living in Africa when I was living in America. To be honest with you, I stayed at home. You can ask her. Dude, the only time I left the house for like, if I had to go to the store to pick up something, and that was it. The only time I left the house for like many, many months, man. I stayed at home and I reprogrammed, I erased, he downloaded stuff, I erased some more stuff, he downloaded stuff. And man, that's how I changed my whole mindset before I left. So me being here with all the stuff that people go through, I hear all the whining and crying about. Dude, that stuff don't affect me at all. I'm just keeping it 100. And plus, I'm built different. I'm built different. I mean, I'm built different. You can put me in the middle of the desert and I'll be just fine. I'll figure it out. That's just me. I ain't telling nobody else to live like that. I'm saying if you drop me off in the middle of the desert, I'm gonna figure out a way to make some money, and I'm gonna survive. That's just how it is. That's me. That's been my life since day one. And I know the reason why. I know the reason why. So find out your purpose and know what you're here for. That's the thing. So with that, I'm just trying to tell everybody, man. Take the time to teach your wife. Husbands, you gotta man up. And wives, man, don't be so what I'm looking for? Don't go against change. I mean, don't be so Americanized that you can't change. I mean, I'm gonna be the way I'm gonna be. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. No.
Gotta change.
Don't be like that. Don't have. And women, and another thing. Women, be open to change. And second of all, let your man be a man. When your man get here, let him be the man that he's supposed to be. He gonna do what he's supposed to do. He gonna lead the way he's supposed to. If you got that kind of man,
yeah.
First of all, make sure you got that kind of man before you leave, because you know you gotta have that kind of man. He gonna lead. He gonna do what he's supposed to do. He gonna provide. He gonna do all that. But don't be always in his ear, always complaining, always nagging, always something. No, not here. You done that all the time pretty much over there. Don't bring that over here. Let the man be peace. Give him his peace and his freedom, and he gonna make sure you straight no matter what. That's all you gotta do. I promise you. But that other stuff, man, you drive your man crazy, man. It start to get on your, it gets on your nerves, man. So yeah, That's some stuff I want to say. You got some more?
No.
Tell him something. Come on. I need you to talk. You won't hear. Hey.
Like you said, I mean, don't be all mouthy and don't be, like I said, let a man be a man. If you got a good man, you're supposed to lead. He's going to lead you. And he's not going to do anything to cause you any type of harm or dang. He's going to lead you. As long as you taking care at home, you got everything you need and he got you. So just let him be a man, like you said. Let him be at peace. Because it's nothing like when your peace has been disturbed. So just let him be at peace. He at peace and you going to be at peace. Like, so you got to change that mindset at the end of the day.
And plus, I guarantee you, man, when you let your man be free and have his mind free, he going to be much better for you. I promise you. He going to be much, much better for you. That's just facts.
Yeah.
I mean, that's facts. And see, because once you lose that, man, it's messed up because, see, my thing was, like, she didn't understand, like, even in America, the reason that we've been together for so long and without a whole bunch of mess, even in America. Now, she got attitude. She got the American attitude, but I can have the attitude too if you really want to. And she can't whoop me. And see, that's the thing I have to remind her all the time. Is you a little woman. You can't whoop me, so quit bucking up like you can. Just keep that down some.
Yes.
But the main thing is that I was a street dude. You got to understand this. When I'm saying I was a street dude, that means I done spent most of my adult life as a hustler and making money out the streets. I have had some jobs, but not none that really, because they say I got a problem with authority.
You do.
I don't know. But if I got to work for you, then I might be working for you, but you really got to work for me. Because on these jobs that I did have, I walked around like I didn't have to have it because I didn't. Because I'm taking a pay cut to come here to work for you. So you're not going to talk smart. You're not going to do nothing to that. And we'll be all right. So that's just how my life been. And anybody that work with me, they can tell you, yep, that's him. No problem. I ain't lying. No cap. I'm telling you the truth. But anyway, what was I saying? I done got all out.
Yeah, he got me all off.
But, yeah. About me and her.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
See, I had another wife. This is my second wife, and we've been married for 20 something whatever years. 22. I don't know. If she can think, I ain't thinking. I ain't even got time to try to think. I quit counting. So
22.
I don't celebrate all that stuff. I don't do all that. Hey,
nope.
We here. I'm gonna be here until one of us go. Simple as that. But the main reason that she was my wife for such a long time is because she allowed me to be me. And what I'm saying is, as a guy that rip and run in the streets, hustling and make it, I didn't come home at 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. Sometimes it's 12. Sometimes it's 1, 2. And then when I'm making money like selling cars or whatever, I'm focused. I'm hustling. I get up there, I leave somewhere taking a trip, going out of town. I could leave like at 7 or 8 that night and don't make it home to 2 or 3 or 4 in the morning, picking up a car or something. She never questioned none of that over there. Never questioned none of that. So yeah, we was able to survive this long because she didn't harass me. I can't stand that. I got some people, I got some women that's got some references that you can call and talk to and let them know if you harass me, where you will be. It's just that simple. Cause I don't like to be harassed. I like for you to just let me be. Let me do what I do. But that's one of the reasons that we survive. We stayed together and for so long because she didn't she never questioned me or nothing like that. Just, that was one of the, besides what she done for my kids, that was next in line. You know what I'm saying? that's why I say the reason she here is because I made like a covenant with her that you earn this spot. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna take care of you for the rest of your life. No matter what the situation is, no matter what I say or see or I do, or no matter what, I'm gonna take care of you for the rest of your life. You earned that with me. It's a certain spot for what you done for my kids and what you done for me during a particular time in life. You earn this position for the rest of your life. So that's what I said, that's what I done, that's what I meant, and I'm going through with it. Yep. So, hey, but don't try to hold me. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, but let me be free. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, we'll get to that. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, that's what I want y'all to know, man. I want y'all to, like, when you come here, you can come here and live happily ever after if you program yourself before you come. But if you come over here and you ain't changed your mindset as a female and as a male, and when you see some of the stuff that you're gonna see over here is, now if you're a real man, I'm a real man, ain't no question. Ain't no smut on my name nowhere. You cannot question me as a man. That's one thing I dislike that was getting on my nerves so bad in America. It's all this men ain't men no more. All along, they flicking hair, they just ain't men no more. I'm like, God dog it. Every time we go to the restaurant, I always get the guy to come with all the S's in his voice. I'm like, oh my goodness. I quit going out because I was getting frustrated. So fellas, what I'm saying is, when you come here to this continent, dude, listen to me very carefully. If you come to this continent, you're gonna see some things. And if you're a real man, you ain't gonna be able to just like act like you don't see it. Because dude, you gonna see it. And your woman too. Because hey, there's plenty of guys over here fit. These guys is like, they don't have a lot of fat. These guys work like all day, every day, ripping and running, doing stuff. You don't see a lot of fat guys over here. That's very seldom seen. And they don't wear shirts, and some of them don't even wear pants. You gonna see naked men, naked women too. I mean, that's part of the game. You might ride down the road to see somebody with no clothes on, and you be like, well, I be gone. But you might see that. So don't be surprised what I'm saying. So don't come over here tripping. And like I told y'all last time, my wife looking at this dude what the dude look like to you?
He was fit. He looked good.
So see what I'm saying? See, dude, that ain't nothing you can do about that.
And another thing, like you was saying, like women. It's some fine women over here. I'm a woman, and I'm fine women. Sometimes I see when I say, Derek, you see her?
Yeah.
I mean, so you know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Yeah, you can't. Hey,
it is what it is.
It's nothing but just all that stuff they told you about lusting and man.
It's none of that.
It ain't nothing. You ain't. Like I said, when you go to the beach and look at the water, you ain't lusting. When you go to the trees in the wilderness, looking at the trees that the Most High made, you ain't lusting. You know, you can look at a woman and you can appreciate it. Appreciate what the Most High has done.
Yes.
And the Most High have put in some good work here.
Yes.
I'm just telling y'all, men in America, y'all just don't know.
You have no clue.
On this continent, man.
You have no clue.
Hey, the Most High done some amazing stuff over here, buddy.
He chiseled it.
I ain't lying. So, hey, it is what it is, man. You can come up with that bad attitude you want to. And then, hey, one of y'all be going back to America real soon. Uptight. I'm mad. I'm going back to America. We're gone. Leave your man over here if you want to. Just shoot.
You better go with your man.
I know y'all seen Harlem Nights. When that white dude had that black woman, he called and said, hey, baby, I ain't never come home no more. Leave your man over here and gone. And see what happens. Man, please. Y'all better get for real, quit playing. You better play your role, play your part. Yeah, shoot. But anyway, it's been fun.
Yes.
You know, it's been really fun.
Yeah.
So, And we had I got a shout out to the guy. He sent us a comment and he was like, man, it is really good to see married people able to talk about the opposite sex without arguing. I said, yeah, that's hey. I appreciate that comment, bro. I know you know who you is when you see it. When you hear it, if you see this video, you will know. But yeah, that's all we got to say. I ain't gonna try to keep y'all long. This video probably longer than it had to be, but I was having a little fun. And so, hey, it is what it is. So you got anything you want to say?
Nope. Enjoy, y'all.
What about all that all that stuff?
Oh, my bad. I would like for y'all to like, subscribe, comment, and share, please. It would be much appreciated.
Okay. That's all what she said. I'm out of here. Shalom.
Shalom.